Walker has been passionate about filmmaking since he was a small boy, when his father owned an 8mm film camera. He has worked for many years as a freelance director for a national television company and given lectures on sound and film editing. Susie got interested in filmmaking after she was given her first digital video camera 8 years ago and hasn't stopped making films ever since. She has written for several magazines and is currently working on her autobiography called Living with a Genius. Although the Walkers share a love of filmmaking, they have very individual styles and mainly work on their own projects. This programme is a celebration of their work.
The important thing about a film is it should be original, right? It should be something you've never seen before. It should be unexpected, and it should have a modicum, and I stress that word, just a modicum of technical proficiency. So it should be in focus. It shouldn't wobble all over the place. You should be able to hear the sound, hear what people are saying. That's all you need.
Last spring, I was invited to the home of Susie Walker, an independent film director who I know quite well. We wanted to discuss her recent documentary called Cooper and to hear what she had to say about the Frome Film Festival she had just attended. Susie lives in an old Toyota motor caravan, a warm, cosy little place where she first offered me a large mug of red wine.
Wait, where are you? You feel like comatose at the end of it.
Oh, Susie, she's sweet, isn't she?
Oh, Susie, well, she's sweet, isn't she?
Susie, oh, she's sweet, isn't she?
I look for something that is unique and inspiring and unexpected. That's the thing, it must be unexpected. I don't want to see someone's holidays. I don't want to see someone mowing the lawn.
Of course, they're always breaking the rules. One of those rules was never work with children or animals.
Last summer, I saw a spider in the garden and I couldn't resist filming it. Now, I've fallen in love with nature. I spent hours filming this spider and I hope you enjoy the result.
I do care about spiders, but they're just really tickly and I'm like, get it off me!
Well, what was good about Susie the Spider? First of all, it's very, very well photographed. Beautifully photographed. Beautiful close-up photography. Very, very well filmed.
Because it feels like that spider's singing a song while it's spinning its web. Yeah, instead of a guitar being played, it feels like that he's plucking the strings to make a guitar.
That is really original and really interesting.
My obsession with steam railways took me all over the South+West. But this film was a real challenge.
Stand back, please. Back yourself.
I mean, hiring a steam engine and 6 carriages didn't come cheap. And then, of course, there was the essential catering to organise. Fortunately, there was a buffet car, which came with its own built-in entertainment.
He'll start singing if you want.
Yeah.
Pirates and Penzance.
So Susie can go into the situation and she can talk to real cameramen, real sound recordists, real programme presenters who are in the business of creating something that's completely artificial. So you get 3 worlds in one. You get the artificial world of the Floggit programme, you get the world of making the Floggit programme, and then you get Susie filming the making of the Floggit programme. It's a bit like a club sandwich, really.
As her producer, it was a pleasure to work with Susie on that film.
I'm learning my lines and I was only just given them this morning, so I've just got this one in my head and we're going to use that big jib shot combined with another camera and use the cue and the church, so fingers crossed.
It's all set up, it's all artificial, it's not real, but it is real.
What are you going to do with all this then?
I am going to put it...
Did I ever tell you the time when me and Richard Burton met up for a drink in Dublin? Blimey, that was a laugh.
Banged up? I thought he was still banged up. He's out, is he?
I thought he was still inside.
Did I ever tell you the time that me and Richard Burton met up for a drink in Cork? Blimey, that was a laugh. Did I ever tell you the time when me and Richard Burton met up for a drink in Limerick? Blimey, that was a laugh.
They haven't let him out, have they?
Well, who would have known?
Now, I love the metric system very much, and I can't understand why people want to cling to the old-fashioned and outdated system of avoirdupois weights and imperial measurements, such as rods, poles, perches, links and chains. If you don't believe me, ask a sailor. And as far as horses' hands go, I don't even want to discuss it. Suffice to say that the elite have chosen 4 inches for their unit of measurement. They should all be locked up.
When I first met Susie, she didn't like me much.
20 years ago, when I first met Susie, she didn't like me much.
Now, when I first met Susie, she didn't like me much. She was suspicious of me. She used to approach me sideways. I tried to make friends with her. I tried to kind of be merry and warm and chummy, but she kept me at a distance. She kept me at about 3.5 feet. I remember, because I had a tape measure.
Hello, my name is Marty the Party. I'm a filmmaker. At this very moment, I'm editing my latest 3D film. In this film you're about to see, I wanted to explore the life and career of getaway driver, film director and cultural icon Susie Walker.
Didn't someone describe her as an alcohol-fueled, raspy-voiced woman?
For more than 3 decades, this alcoholic, drug-fueled, raspy-voiced woman has enjoyed fast cars and fast living. So hold on to your seatbelts, sit back and enjoy this film. It could be a bumpy ride. Thank you.
You dozy mare, we're not docking with the Space Lab.
She's a great driver though, isn't she?
Oh yeah, I've got to tell you this. There was that time when we hired a gazebo from a props company. They had it for years apparently. It was a very popular item. How we managed to break it, I'll never know.
That was so funny and clever and witty.
Well, obviously we had to offer them compensation, but they didn't seem too happy with the £5 Marks and Spencer voucher that I offered them. I can't think why.
No, of course we weren't happy. We were absolutely livid. And in fact, she still owes us for the bunting.
And that is a very funny film. I laughed and laughed at that film.